Hello and welcome to this News9 special. Eshwarappa, one of the prominent leaders in Karnataka, was denied a ticket. And of course, there was also rumors about his family also wouldn't be given a ticket. And it turned out to be true. Meanwhile, there has been some kind of pacification that has been carried out by the BJP. And who has in fact been leading it? None other than Prime Minister Modi. Hours after the Karnataka BJP released its fourth list, Prime Minister Narendra Modi dialed the Shivamogga constituency sitting MLA and senior party leader KS Eshwarappa. The senior leader's family has been denied ticket for the upcoming assembly elections, and during the call, Eshwarappa assured by the Prime Minister that he would get positions within the party and that he would be treated well as well. Eshwarappa also said that he has in fact gone ahead and assured the Prime Minister that he will work hard to ensure that the party wins the Karnataka Assembly polls.
Narendra Modi phone ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಕನಸು ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಯಿತು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಅವ್ರ ಫೋನ್ ನನಗೆ ಪ್ರೇರಣೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗ ನಗರವನ್ನೇ ಗೆಲ್ತೇವೆ. ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ತರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ.
So, why is it that Eshwarappa has in fact said that this is a situation where he will go ahead and ensure that he works as the party requires? Well, to discuss more about this, we have with us in the studios Brijesh Pandey, political editor with the News9. Brijesh, it looks like the pacification process has started and the Prime Minister himself has in fact spoken to none other than Eshwarappa, asking him as to why he has been a little away, but then giving him, we have Eshwarappa coming up and saying that I assure you that I will work for the party as required. I'm so thrilled that you have called me.
Well, see, whether you like the person or not, but the fact is that this is what you call leading from the front, whatever the results may be. This is not the first time Prime Minister Narendra Modi has done this. Before that, in the elections run up to Himachal Pradesh election, we saw, a video of one rebel candidate receiving a call from Prime Minister and a detailed conversation where, Prime Minister is asking him to, not indulge in any kind of rebel activities and step down in the larger interest of the party and, talking great deal about how, they have been associated with he has been associated with the party for a long time and Prime Minister promised him that he will take care of him. It didn't go his way, but it showed one thing very clearly, that how important winning an election is for the Bharatiya Janata Party and how they are willing to put 100% into it, just to ensure that the party is not only able to retain the state, but make sure that their prestige doesn't get sullied. This is exactly what we are seeing here in the state of Karnataka. It's a replica of what happened in Himachal, albeit with good and positive result.
In fact, let us in fact listen to that NASAP audio where we have Eshwarappa speaking to the Prime Minister. Can we play that video, please? In fact, it will be coming in right now is what we say. It also says that there is an attempt, or rather there is a complete attempt at ensuring that there is discipline in the party, isn't it?
More than discipline, see, right now what Prime Minister needs is, not one more Jagdish Shettar. And this is the reason why he realized that, that the local leadership will not be able to contain Eshwarappa. And that is the reason why the Prime Minister, it can't come bigger than that. And the strategy behind is that if the Prime Minister calls and tries to mollify somebody, he'll be completely awed by the fact that that the man right at the top is calling him, pacifying him, and saying that we'll take care of interest, just ensure that the party doesn't lose. And this is the reason why you see an Eshwarappa who has been denied ticket, his son being denied ticket. He was completely elated, while he was addressing a impromptu press conference, and he was trying to tell people that how happy he is and how thrilled he is that he got a call from none other than the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and now he has promised the Prime Minister that he'll try to win Shivamogga
city. We will ensure
that he wins. We will win Shivamogga city, and also will ensure that the BJP returns to power in Karnataka. So it's like this is the PM is the trump card of the BJP. If you're smooth sailing, that's all right. But 90% of the time, it's his trump card which ensures or acts as a catalyst in ensuring that the BJP gets a big victory.
Well, that's the catalyst that we are looking at as well. Another thing that quite interestingly about Eshwarappa is that he is the Ahinda face for the BJP. So he has been in fact working in that constituency also for quite some time. So this Ahinda face is something very important for the BJP as well, because that is the strong base of Siddaramaiah.
Absolutely.
So now with this thing, they were in fact worried whether this Ahinda base would quite shift away from Eshwarappa. But a call is more than enough to actually bring a loyal party worker back.
Well, absolutely. It happens, when you have been with a party for such a long time, and, when you're denied ticket and all, because the party thinks otherwise. It's human to feel, feel bad about the entire situation. But, leadership is like, the Prime Minister reached out to him. And it also reassures the person that though he may not get the ticket, but the man right at the top remembers him, and it will value his cooperation, and this is the reason why this conversation happened. And I think it's an interesting that that since he also dabbles with the Ahinda politics. Otherwise, it would have been a big loss for the BJP, who is also right now grappling with the loss of Jagdish Shettar, and a very powerful Lingayat leader. So the BJP doesn't want to lose any more big ticket to ensure that they have a smooth railing as far as this election is concerned.
Now let's listen to that conversation that happened.
Sure.
Just listen to that conversation where the Prime Minister assures a lot of things about how the party needs to stand united, and the response from KS Eshwarappa. Let's listen to that conversation.
बहुत अच्छा हो गया सर, डेफिनेटली हम जीतेंगे सर, नो प्रॉब्लम सर, डेफिनेटली हम जीतेंगे सर, आपका आशीर्वाद चाहिए सर, सर श्योर श्योर श्योर, धन्यवाद धन्यवाद सर। मेरा जैसे सामान्य कार्यकर्ता को आप जो ऐसा बातचीत करना हम सबको बहुत खुशी है।
We also have reactions coming in. Surjewala has reacted to this conversation, and also Eshwarappa's decision to go ahead and fight for the BJP and represent the party. Let's in fact listen to that.
We all saw Prime Minister's video talking to Shri Eshwarappa, joking with him, supporting him, trying to assimilate him back into their fold. I ask you, as a citizen of India, Mr. Prime Minister Modi, wasn't Mr. Eshwarappa sacked as a minister because a BJP leader and worker, Santosh Patil, committed suicide and wrote in his death note that he is committing suicide because 40% commission was being demanded from him by the minister? Has Prime Minister Modi ever spoken to the family of BJP worker Santosh Patil? Has Prime Minister Modi ever called widow of Santosh Patil and spoken 2 words of condolences to him? Has Prime Minister Modi ever decided to go to house of Santosh Patil when he came to Belgavi? When we said double engine Sarkar is double engine Droha, it has been proved today by none less than Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, calling Mr. Eshwarappa. Mr. Eshwarappa may be a BJP worker or a leader, but Mr. Eshwarappa was removed on charges which may or may not be tested finally in a court of law. But he was removed on the ground of 40% corruption commission. And that allegation was not leveled by the Congress party. That allegation was leveled by Shri Santosh Patil, who committed suicide, leaving behind a death note saying that he was being demanded 40% commission for payment of contracts by Mr. Eshwarappa and his colleagues.